Hey Thunderbolts! Today is our very first science class, and I am beyond excited to be teaching you guys. So we will be going through a bunch of books this year, but let's start with the very first book and see what it is generally talking about. We will be doing this book for quite a bit, so it's important to know what it is going to teach us about. This book is about properties of matter. So what is matter? Matter is literally anything that takes up space. It could be anything you see. It could be the wall. It could be your water bottle. It could be the water inside the water bottle. It could be the wind even though you can't see it. Yeah, you don't have to see it actually. Even if you can't see it, you can feel it. It takes up space. So that's what it's generally talking about. Okay, so let's see. Here it is talking about 3 different types of matter. One's called solid, liquid, gas. We will be going through them in depth in a little bit. But generally, solid is anything that is hard, that is all together in one place, like rocks, like let's say your desk, like your book, the cup you're drinking water with, and anything like that. Liquid, as you see here, it's anything like water, juice, like anything that is literally anything that you can pour basically. So if you, let's say, pour water on your desk, it goes everywhere. You can splash water. It's not like rock that it stays in the same place. It goes everywhere. So that is a liquid. Gas, you can sometimes see it and sometimes you can't. Let's say smoke, like you know how fires make smoke. You can see the smoke of the fire. It's black, but you are breathing air every day and you can't see the air around you, but you can feel it, right? When you breathe air, you can feel it through your nose, but you cannot see it. So that's gas. Like wind is gas. You see wind, you can feel it. It can be even chilly, but you can't see it. So that's gas. So that's what the book is talking about, and let's go in depth. These are all our chapters, and we're going to start with the first chapter, Where Did the Salt Go? Okay, so let's go through the first lesson. I'm really excited to start a science class with you guys. And so while we're reading this, you can actually take your book and put it in front of you and start reading it while you're listening to me. You can follow along with me, or you can just look through the computer, your choice. It will be easier with the book if they're printed by then. All right, so let's start with the first chapter. I'm excited. Okay, chapter 1. Where did the salt go? It was a gloomy and chilly Saturday. Maya looked out the window. Rain was falling hard. Water ran down the sidewalk. It filled potholes in the street. She wished the rain would stop. She wanted to go outside and play. Maya's mom came into the room. Maya, it is going to get cold later, she said. The rain will turn to ice. The front walk will be slippery. Can you go to the shed and get some sidewalk salt? The salt will help keep the sidewalk from becoming icy and slippery. Maya liked to help her parents. She put on her raincoat and boots. Then she headed outside into the rain. Maya found a bucket of sidewalk salt in the shed. She tried to lift it, but it was too heavy. Maya looked around. She found a paper bag with handles. It would be easier for her to carry. She used a small shovel to fill the bag with salt. Then she carried the bag to the front sidewalk. She would check the weather again in a few hours. Later that afternoon, Maya looked outside again. She could tell it was getting colder. Snowflakes were mixing with the rain. It was time to spread the salt. But when Maya got outside, she saw that the paper bag was very wet. It had turned to mush. The salt was almost gone too. Maya wondered how this could have happened. Alright, so we read a chapter, and you can go back to the beginning of the video and read it with me again in case you missed some points or something was confusing for you. At first, I would like you to write for me. Well, it will be an assignment. I'll make it an assignment in Google Classroom. But what I would like you to do is that you could take a video of yourself explaining how what happened to Maya actually happened. So I'm going to go through the last paragraph, and then please let me know what you think about what happened. So it says, but when Maya got outside, she saw that the paper bag was very wet. It had turned to mush. The salt was almost gone too. Maya wondered how this could have happened. So what you're going to explain to me in the video is that why was the paper bag so wet and turned to mush? And how was the salt almost gone? How did all of these happen? How was it that the paper turned into mush? How the salt was almost gone? Do you have any clues or any ideas? Don't worry about it being perfect or completely correct. Just guess. Just try to figure out. If it's not the correct answer, it's completely fine. What matters is you trying to figure it out. And yeah, so take a video of yourself and please send it on Google Classroom. Yeah, I'll see you in the next lesson.